What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Yinzer back after a little hiatus. I guess more than a little. It's been probably 2 weeks since I've uploaded a video, and mainly that's because Town Hall 10 for me has been a little bit of a slow coming. It's a little bit frustrating before you have your free spell upgraded. I do have max Valks right now. I'm saving for another army camp. I have this one finished over here. This one done in 2 days and 7 hours there, and then I'll start another one. And then I only got one more until they're maxed out, and I have 240 space. My clan castle's done. I'm getting there slowly, and then whenever I get that free spell up and my hogs to max level as well, we'll get right into the Town Hall 10 3-star stuff, which is actually what I'm going to be bringing you today. We're going to call this the OG Hotstepper show. OG Hotstepper is the rename of a former member who returned to us after a little sabbatical from the clan. His previous name before he left previously was Ogden, if you remember him. I know I didn't have a lot of Town Hall 10 stuff on the channel previously when I was at Town Hall 9, so he might not have been featured at all on the channel. As you can see, we've had a little bit of a rough stretch here, getting edged out on a couple of our players didn't attack in a couple of those wars. We have since cleaned house on a few guys. This last war, that clan right there, props to them. They were really, really good, but that's not what we're here to see. We're here to see OG 3-star, their top base, and their number 3 base. Now, I'm not showing you these because these are the most upgraded bases you can have, and these are the most impressive attacks that were ever orchestrated. That's not the point of this video. The point here is that he recognizes a base and he knows how to defeat that base, and he goes ahead and executes the plan. So what you'll see here, I'm just going to go ahead and replay, and then I will pause on the base. So you see there's a core and there's a ring around the core. Well, you see his army camp here. He has 16 Valkyries, a golem. He has more Valkyries in his clan castle, some wall breakers, 2 free spells, a jump, 2 rage. Jump obviously to get him to the core, freeze for those infernos. I know they're single infernos, but still he gets a lot of residual buildings frozen as well, like the Expos and some Teslas. So it does look like a relatively close to max Town Hall 10. I see some archer towers and perhaps some cannons that need upgraded, but for the most part, a max Town Hall 10. I know that's point defense, and that's kind of an important thing to have max, but all the real important stuff to have maxed is max, like the Inferno Towers, Wiz Towers, Expos, etc. So what he's going to do is create a big funnel, because Valks, if you just throw them in there, they're going to run around this outside ring. Wherever he puts them in, they're just going to run around the outside, and then hopefully not all of them get picked off by those core defenses, and some of them can break in at some point or another. But usually the attack's kind of dead by that point. So what he does is he's going to create a funnel. He's going to start with his heroes and that golem down here, and then he's going to come in up in this area with, I believe, actually I don't believe, I'm not positive what he did up there. I cannot remember. I think he just comes in with his Valkyries and has them kind of come down to the side, but we're going to find out in a second. And then he goes ahead and jumps them off into the core, freezes that up, and you'll see it all happen. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a background about what you're going to be looking at. So right down here, you're going to see the golem, a couple Wiz followed up. The Wiz were in range of that archer tower, kind of a bummer. Wall breakers get in, break in there. All he wanted to do was kind of create a little bit of an area up here. Okay, so he had another golem in his clan castle. He's going to break in, then he's going to back that up with a couple of wizards. In the meantime, he's taking out the P.E.K.K.A. in the clan castle. He's going to break in right in the middle there, and as you see, I'll pause it right now. This funnel is now broken up here, and down here it's obviously broken as well, so all he has to deal with is these buildings right in the middle right there, which are all clumped together, which the Valks are going to make short work of, and you see they're already sneaking in there, and then he's going to jump into that core. So we'll go ahead and play. all the Valks come down, avoid that spring trap there, evaporates these buildings. I don't even think the Valks were spinning. They were just destroying buildings, looking at them, and they just were gone. Drops his freezes. The core's gone. All the dangerous stuff's gone. At this point, he has some minions he's going to sprinkle down, some wizards. Believe he throws in the wall breakers, or maybe he doesn't. I'm not positive. Those wizards are going to be fine getting into the base now at this point, but everything's done. It's over. There's an archer tower left, and there's a mortar left. Other than that, there's nothing that's going to touch any of his troops. And right there, everything's gone. Clean up. I didn't check the timer on that attack, but I know it was ridiculously fast, and made short work of this base. You'll see the number 1 guy, another similar base, a little bit different attack. We'll go ahead and scout it. So here you are. So it has a little bit of a compartmentalized core. So he's going to have 2 jumps in this one. But he's going to do relatively the same thing, except he's going to add a queen walk. He's going to have fewer Valkyries, but he's going to supplement with some giants, and that's because of the multi-inferno. They're going to soak up some of the streams from that inferno tower as he jumps through the core. So I'm going to replay that right now. Right now, his queen's going to come in up in the top corner here. Throw the healers on her, immediately gets the wall breakers down. She's going to go in. Down on the right, he's going to just create an opening and send his giants, followed by a couple of wizards. They're going to move in and take out these buildings down here to create the other half of his funnel. He's going to send that hog in, I believe. I thought it was to get the CC lore, but the CC's already pulled down this way. Now he has an opening to the middle. He drops his haste, and he's going to, I don't know. That might have been a misdrop, actually. I'm not positive. But he drops his jumps really early, and that's because he knows he has a huge amount of time that the jumps are active. He wants to make sure he doesn't have to focus on that later. Drops in his Valkyries and the clan castle full of Valkyries. They hop into the core. He freezes the multi. In this instance, he only had 1 freeze because he had to take that jump. His queen dies. The healers switch objectives now. They're on the Valks and the king, which is going to basically keep them alive through the whole raid here. I don't believe the healers go down, if not till the very end, but I don't believe they even do then. Because these Valks here accompanying this king kind of do pretty hastily take care of these defenses down here and get rid of the air defense. So nothing's going to touch the healers now. Just another absolute evaporated base. Absolutely evaporated. I wouldn't say it's a completely OP strategy, only because it does require a specific base design to kind of hit like this, which obviously OG has identified that base design, and I do expect him to be able to smack around these type of bases with a type of consistency. I'm sure he's going to be able to do this on a regular basis if he sees that base and bases like it. So I just wanted to share this with you guys because this is the beginning. We do have 2 brand new 9.5s. That's myself and X-Wolf. We're working on upgrading some things. X-Wolf is not in Clash Dummies right now. He's over in our Feeder Clan Test Dummies. And then more recently, Short Bus, our clan leader, our family leader, he is now a Town Hall 10. I do believe, I'm not positive, I haven't talked to him about it indefinitely, but I do believe he's going to do the full-blown Town Hall 10 and just upgrade his I'm drawing a blank. He's going to upgrade his Infernos. He's going to get the new defenses. Probably not right away because there's a lot of army-based stuff that he's going to want to get first. He's going to want to use his builders on the army camps, clan castle, things like that. And everything at Town Hall 10 takes forever to upgrade. So I'm sure he's going to be doing those things first. But then I do believe, as I talked to him recently, that he was going to do the Infernos. And that's mainly because what we discussed is I think he's going to be more of like our Town Hall 10 2-star specialist. Get out there, smash some bases, get the 2 stars on them, get the job done as we need it done, and then if it calls for it in that war, try to clean those up for 3 stars. But you guys know how it is. I mean, Town Hall 10 3 stars are still not easy to come by, even with the Valkyries and the Hogs increasing level. They're just not easy for another Town Hall 10 to do. So that's his objective, I do believe, and that's why he's going to go full-blown Town Hall 10, because for me, it doesn't make sense for someone who's going to be a solid 2-star attacker at the Town Hall 10 level to have a 9.5 that's probably going to be 3-starred by the opposition, if not by a Town Hall 10, but even a Town Hall 11. And it only makes sense. I mean, if you have a Town Hall 9.5, it's basically a Town Hall 9 on defense. So if you're not going to be getting 3 stars against Town Hall 10s, or at least trying for 3 stars at Town Hall 10s, which I'm sure when it calls for it, Sean will also be attempting 3-star attacks. But for the most part, anyhow, he's going to be going for those for sure 2 stars and trying to rack up as much percentage as he can while he does it. So it just makes sense for him to just get his Infernos and be able to surely defend against Town Hall 10 attacks as well. Who knows, that could change. He could just decide, I'm going to do 9.5 and max out his entire army, keep the war weight low, that sort of thing, because that's the whole objective of the 9.5. If you want more information on 9.5 and 8.5 strategies, upgrade strategies, I can come out with videos like that. Just let me know. But for the most part, it is the best way to go if you're in a war clan. If you're a farmer, upgrade your base. If you're a pusher, absolutely upgrade your base defensively, because that's going to be the most help to you. That's the greatest part about this game, is that it allows for user interpretation. What do you want to get out of this game? But that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Might come out with a Call of Duty video later. I don't know. Haven't been playing much of that lately, but I do know the new DLC has dropped, but I have an Xbox, so I don't get to play it anyhow. Anyways, I'm sure I'll have more content coming out soon. As soon as I get a little bit more into the Town Hall 10 stuff and it becomes fun for me again. Because to be honest, right now the game's not extremely fun for me, because I'm not a farmer. I'm a war guy, and I don't have the correct war components. So it's just not fun. It'll only take a month or two to get upgraded what I need upgraded, and then we'll be right back at it. I appreciate you guys hanging in there with me in the meantime, and as always, make sure you like, sub, share, and not necessarily in that order. This is your boy Yinzer, and I'll talk to you all next time.